Hi everyone, welcome to another video in the CBM Flux Studio series. Today just a quick video to show what I meant the other day when I was suggesting changing the way that the alignment is done for standard DOS tracks for CBM disks. So this is a G64 I produced out of my nib file with nib tools. And as you can see, the default behavior is to align all tracks to the block sync for sector 0. This also means that for padding purposes and making tracks a whole number of bytes, nibtools has made an informed choice. I believe that there is an argument for saying that tracks should be aligned just slightly differently, and I'll show you what I mean with that by running this menu item. So as you can see, what happened here is that each track doesn't start anymore with the block sync. What happens here is that this is the pre-track write pattern that's written to the track. This is where really the data for the track starts being written, and although it doesn't look as nice as the one we started with, the idea is that all tracks, standard tracks, now end with a very regular pattern, which hopefully captures the whole intersector gap for the last sector on each track, of course. So although we lost that, the beauty in the first section of each track, we've actually just shifted it at the very end of it. Now I'm just experimenting with this mode. I'm not quite sure whether it's worth at this point in time to change the decision on how to align tracks to this method rather than the one we started with. I think there are arguments for both. My argument for this one is that by the time if we start writing a track back to disk from this point to the end of the track, by the time we get to the end of the track, what we might overwrite is not data. Where if we stopped writing a track at this point and the write process was not properly calibrated and so on and so forth, we could lose a little bit of the block sync. Now if the block sync is this long or this long, it doesn't really matter, but if it were shorter and closer to the 12-bit practical limit, not physical limit but practical limit, then we would be getting in trouble. Again, it's very difficult to find tracks where only 12 bits have been used in the block sync, and again there's so many G64s that are already aligned to the block sync that I think it might not be worth to introduce this way to align tracks. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.